Greetings everyone. On this day I am going to attempt to put a WOLFBOX G890 rear view mirror cam, and the beauty of these is that they record everything around you. This particular model, the 890, the G890, has 3 cameras. It has the camera on the actual housing of the rear view mirror itself. Then it has an interior camera for the cab with infrared, and it also has a rear camera. This vehicle that I'm installing it on is a 2012 Ford F-150, so it has a long run. I got an extension for it if I want to put the camera all the way to the back, but let's see what's in here. This is for the rear camera, and that doesn't look like it's going to be enough to reach from the device itself, so the good thing I got the extension. WOLFBOX really does a good job with their product, and it comes with a wiring kit for the back, but since this truck is very long, I went ahead and ordered an extension, and I am going to need the extension. This one I think is in the 30-foot range, so I'll be having to use this one instead of the supplied one. This is to power it. It's USB-C. Actually, and this is for your fuse box, and it also has camera connections on it. Here's the GPS. No, this isn't the GPS. This is the interior camera. So it kind of swivels like that. So that's the camera you put in the cab of the vehicle, and it also has infrared. This is your little hinge for your rear camera if you need to adjust it in a certain way. Here's the rear camera, which is made of metal and is very solid. Yeah, it looks very promising. It's got hinges on it there. This particular rear view has the GPS with a short cord, so some of the other models that I saw they had, you could put the GPS lower on the dash, but this only has a cord this long, which means it's going to have to be very close to where the actual mirror is. And then there's your connections to connect up to the wiring harnesses. So they go through this. This goes to the rear view, and then all the connections are made here. So that's a little bit of a different twist on this particular model. And what else do they have in here? They've got the bands for sticking it to your original mirror. They've got the cigarette lighter connector if you don't want to wire it directly. So that's everything that comes with the G890, and we'll see how this goes. Try to put it on this 2012 Ford F-150. Alright, the way this goes on here is with these 2 bands that go around your mirror, and you have to offset it so that the camera clears the corner of the mirror. So we'll put it as close as we can. Bring that over. Oh wow, does it get any simpler? Just that. Now with this vehicle I have a little bit of a dilemma, because this mirror has a screen in it for the 2012 F-150s that has the rear view, the built-in rear view camera show up on the mirror. So this is going to cover that. So we'll see if the rear view or the rear camera for this is a good replacement. Since we can't wait and we want to see what that front camera looks like, I'm going to go ahead and plug in the 12 volt here. And let's see. So that means that once it's plugged in there, you have the GPS units located right here, and it has a couple of plugs. So we use the USB-C here. This will eventually have to stick up here somewhere, probably right about in there, which is not bad, but it doesn't have enough cord. The USB-C that goes into the actual mirror doesn't have enough cord to stick it any lower, so keep that in mind. Let's look and see where this goes. So this goes right in the top here. Just leave it dangling for now. Got that adjusted, and now it'll go into the power right here. A notch there and a notch there, so we've got her plugged in. Should be ready to power up when we push the button. Where's the... There it goes. It's powering up. We want English. Pull this off. Carefully put it aside. Yeah, we won't worry about the time zone right now. Date, we don't want to worry about that. We'll put it on 60 hertz. Miles per gallon. Okay, so now let me pull this cord over here, Dave. We'll adjust the camera. The way that works is it has, oh, that's got a good field of view there. Look at that. So that doesn't look too shabby. Let me pull a little bit more forward. Yeah, that looks good. Let me take the lens guard off the camera. If I can find it. There we go. Crystal clear. Oh, this is going to be nice. So it's recording as we speak. We've got the time. Looks very promising. All right, I'll hook a few other cameras up to it and figure out placement and go from there. But it looks quite good. Right there. The next camera is this interior camera. I'm gonna have to figure out where to put that. Oh, I could probably put it right up in here, maybe. We'll see. Let's see what the viewing angle is. Let's plug that one in. Take this little blue protective. And that one plugs in, I believe, right here. Okay, and there we are. It's upside down. Excellent. So if that was up here somewhere, or maybe right here. That has a much more narrow field of vision. So I'll have to figure out a good maybe right there. Looks good. Yeah, that'll just take some tinkering. I was thinking about actually putting this one in the back window as a second back, but there's that one. For the location of the interior camera, with the infrared, I put it to the passenger side, and it's able to see the entire cab and part of the passenger window if anybody was to approach there. I may tinker around with this and try to put it on a swivel so that I can adjust that if I had anybody approach the vehicle. Here's where the GPS unit ended up with all of the plugs, and of course where the camera was initially. And it's all working very well. Truly pleased with this system. I mounted the camera, instead of down towards the hitch, I mounted it up higher because I got more field of view that way. I've done it so that I could notch in. You can take this emblem off and run the wire up where the dedicated wire is for the original camera, and I notched it out here at the top, put the camera right here, and I feel like it's a really good location. You can adjust it down if you want to see further down, or you can keep it up, but that's the way that I have it, and it's working very well. As far as the wiring goes, I was using the cigarette lighter to begin with, and it worked well, but in order to have the camera come on and off automatically, you have to use the hardwire kit. I've gone through the firewall where the rest of the wiring harness goes here, and I've come along here and I found two fuses. This little fuse here is the accessory fuse for the accessory side. Here's the original. I had to extend the wires, but you have the accessory side, and then you have the two different sides for constant power. And so I've just extended the wires, and I've tapped in here and tapped in here for the constant power, and it works perfectly. It comes on and off with the ignition, and the parking mode would work if I chose to use that. got to say I'm very thrilled with this camera system. It works very well and has just about all of the options that you would want in a dash cam, but it's so much more than a dash cam. For anyone out there looking for a dash cam, I certainly hope that this video helps. The things I appreciate about this camera is it has the 3 views, 3 inputs. You have the front, rear, and interior, and that is quite good for documenting anything that happens in or around your vehicle. And I also really like the fact that it doubles as a rear view mirror. Essentially, it's better than your standard rear view mirror because it is actually a video monitor of the back, so you don't have any of the seats or windows or pillars in the way of the video. So if you like this video, give it a like, and I will also include an affiliate link in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and till next time.